Hi, it's Rachel again from Little Persian, and we're about to hop inside the Hands-On Haft-Sin to give you a peek. The first thing you'll notice is the soffre, which I chose a really bright color that kids would relate to and reminds them of springtime. And the nice reusable box that this comes in, just so families can keep this stored, tucked away all inside one spot and nothing gets lost. And it's a special item that you can tuck away and bring out every single year because everything in here is reusable. I wanted to make sure that there wasn't any sort of hassle trying to find the items that you need each year. So I worked really hard to find things that could be kept around for years and years and even passed on. So let's start pulling some things out. You'll notice that beyond the 7 S's or the Haft-Sin, there are some additional items that kids will see on other Haft-Sins that I wanted them to feel like theirs was also decorative and included those things. So here are some sprouts, and there is a nice reusable bag here full of some of the small parts. And inside here you'll find a little serving platter that the sprouts can go on, and there is a ribbon also that I'm not going to do that right now and bore you with that, but there's a ribbon that can be tied around there. Of course, an exciting part for children will be the goldfish bowl, and there is a plastic goldfish in here that can be set up. And of course, the set includes a sofa. I'm going to set this one aside because I previously set one out. There is a sieve, and each item, the apple, includes a little plate to set these on so the children can feel like they have a special arrangement here of all of their items. One of the serving dishes is a little bowl, and that will be for the wheat pudding for the samanu, and it comes with a little spoon to set inside of it to kind of stage, and you'll see the garlic here. And I wanted to also show there's a small mirror, which is often included in a Haft-Sin. One of my favorite things is that there is a little battery operated candle. There's a little tag to pull out here when you're ready to turn it on, but it does turn on, which I think kids will just really get a kick out of. The sumac was really hard to find, and in keeping with the fact that I wanted everything to be reusable, I chose not to do a powder. I wanted it to be kid-friendly and reusable. So I chose to do something that represented sumac berries, the way that they're originally harvested before they're dried and ground into a powder. And senjed are the dried fruit of a lotus tree, and these are meant to represent that. The samanu was a little bit tricky. I needed something that wasn't going to perish and could be reused, so I chose a really soft clay. This is a modeling clay that you can open up, and then your child can roll around and stuff into this bowl and make it look like there's a little serving bowl full of pudding. And of course, another exciting part will be the coins. There is an egg here with a little holder to set that up. And of course, if you'd like to fill this with vinegar, you could, but just as well, I would say leave it empty. The children don't need anything in it to pretend. They'll still be able to pour and pretend without that. And at the bottom of the box, there is a little sheet in here that has some directions. Of course, wanted to point out that there are small parts in here, so please don't intend to use this with children under 3. There's also some additional ideas of other items that you might see in a Haft-Sin that your child might want to add, and kind of some of the information behind that. And lastly, I wanted to show one of the most exciting parts, I think, is that this does come with information for your child to learn together with you. Each of the 7 S's that are included, and you'll see that the Persian is included. There is pronunciation in English, and also the meaning of each item and the significance it holds to Nowruz time. And so you'll see even the items that are not typically part of the Haft-Sin are included at the bottom, and you'll kind of really learn and be able to connect what those mean, that they're not just an item on the table. So Thanks for coming along to take a peek at this. It's something I'm really excited about and really hope that lots of children can have and enjoy and even see at one another's houses as the years go by and say, hey, I have one of those also, and really make a deep connection to Nowruz and understand it.